Okay, guys, so this is a review. Okay, uh, test for review. Okay, test number 4 review, video 2, and I'm reviewing problems from page 950 and 951. I sent you the review problems a week ago. Okay, so next one, it's number 49 from the textbook, and in number 49 they want you to add or subtract. So we're having x over 3x plus 9 minus 3 over x squared plus 3x plus 1 over x. So step 1 is factor each denominator. So you take each denominator and you factor. So that will give you, here you can factor 3 out. So that will be x plus 3. Then I'm going to factor x squared plus 3x. Here the GCF is x. So factor x out. That will give you x plus 3. And x is just x. Okay. So next, when you factor each denominator, you're going to find LCD of each denominator. So 3x plus 9, which is the same as 3 times x plus 3. LCD of x squared plus 3x, which is the same as x times x plus 3. And of course, x. So we have to find the LCD of each of them. So LCD equal. Okay, you take the 3. Okay, so we're taking each factor. Okay, we have it. Then the next factor is x plus 3. So we have it. I took x plus 3. And the next factor will be x. So I have it. Okay, so that's our LCD, which we can rewrite as 3x times x plus 3. Okay, so this is LCD. Okay, next, what you need to do, you need to build equivalent fractions. So I'm taking the first one, x over 3x plus 9, which is the same as x over, again, we factored 3x plus 9, so we end up with 3 times x plus 3. And we're building equivalent fraction where our new denominator with LCD, which is 3x times x plus 3. So look what happened. We have 3, we have 3, we have x plus 3, right? So the missing factor is x. So I multiply top and bottom by x. And that will give me x times x, which is x squared, over the new denominator, which is LCD. And I will do that also with 3 over x squared plus 3x. So don't forget that we factor x squared plus 3x right here, and we end up with x times x plus 3. And now we're building equivalent fraction, which has new denominator as the LCD. Okay, so like you see, we build an equivalent fraction. So we need that 3x on the bottom times x plus 3. So let's see what we have. We have x, and we have x plus 3. So the only missing factor is 3. So we multiply top and bottom by 3. And then you will multiply. 3 times 3 will give you 9. So that's our second fraction. Okay, that was the first one, equivalent fraction. And we need to convert 1 over x. I'll just put it that way. Convert that 1 over x to, again, I'm putting the shape so we can later easy go back to it. To equivalent fraction, which has LCD as a denominator, which means 3x times x plus 3. Okay, so we have x, and that's it. So we're missing 3 times x plus 3, so we multiply top and bottom of original fraction by the factors from LCD which we are missing. And now we just multiply. You multiply 1 times 3 times x plus 3, which will give you 3 times x plus 3 over denominator, which is LCD, 3x times x plus 3. Okay, so that's the one in green, okay? So now I will go back, maybe not go back, but I will try to go back. So we're going back to original problem and we're rewriting each fraction using the equivalent fraction. So x over 3x plus 9, x over 3x plus 9 is equivalent to x squared over 3x times x plus 3. Now, minus 3 over x squared plus 3x, the orange one, 3 over x squared plus 3x, is equivalent to 9 over 3x times x plus 3, plus, and the one in a triangle, 1 over x, is equivalent to 3 times x plus 3 over 3x times x plus 3. So now we're ready to subtract them because we have the same common denominator, which is LCD. So you copy denominator once. We're getting here 3x times x plus 3. Okay. And we combine numerators. So that will be x squared minus 9 plus 3 times x plus 3. So let's simplify this. That will give us x squared minus 9, and now here we distribute, plus 3x plus 9 over 3x times x plus 3. And I'm going to simplify that here. That let's combine like terms. So we have x squared plus 3x plus 6 over 3x times x plus 3. And you will have to factor numerator, and hopefully by now you guys quickly can factor this. Okay, so a times c, it's 6. Find two numbers which by multiplications equals 6, and the same two numbers by addition will give you 3, positive 3. Hey, hold on. Oh, I messed up here. X squared minus 9. X squared minus 9 plus 3x plus 3. So that will give you right now. It will make it easier. That will cancel. So let me fix that. So we're having x squared plus 3x. And that also simplify. That will be much, much easier to factor now. So here you have to factor GCF. So GCF will be x. So we're going to factor x out, and you end up with x plus 3 over 3x times x plus 3. And now cancel repeating factors, which is x and x plus 3. And the answer will be 1 over 3. Okay, so that's the solution. So that was 49. Next one, it's 51. Simplify complex fractions. Okay. 51. So we need to simplify z plus 5 over z minus 5 over 3. So in the middle, it's your division. So here I'm applying keep change flip. So keep the top fraction, which is z plus 5 over z. Change means change that division to multiplication. And flip will be flip over the bottom fraction, which will be 3 over z minus 5. And now we're ready to multiply. You multiply numerator with numerator. So that will be 3 times z plus 5 over denominator with denominator, which is z times z minus 5. And they left the answer that way. They didn't distribute. So that's 51, 53. So 53, we have similar problem, 2 over y plus 6 over 3y plus 1 over 4. So I'm going to apply keep change flip also. Keep. So keep 2y plus 6. I'm sorry, 2 over y plus 6. Change division to multiplication. And flip the bottom part. 53. That will be 4 times 3y plus 1. So now we need to multiply. So now when you multiply fractions, you multiply numerators together. So that will be 4 times 2 over y plus 6 over 1, I will put it that way, over 3y plus 1. Okay, so this expression you multiply only by numerator. So a couple things here. I want to simplify this part. I want you to add that. So simplify 2 over y plus 6, which is the same as 6 over 1. So you have y in denominator and 1, so that means LCD is equal y. So you want to rewrite 6 over 1 to have y as a new denominator, which means multiply top and bottom by y. And we'll end up with 6y over y. So in parentheses, we're having 4 times 2 over y plus 6 over y over y. So I built equivalent fractions I can add to 6 to 2 over y. And the denominator is 3y plus 1. Let's simplify. So here we have 4 times, and since I have the same denominator, I copy y, and I rewrite that as 2 plus 6y over 3y plus 1. Now when I add fractions together in parentheses, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to rewrite this. I'm going to multiply that 4 by numerator. So that will be equal to 4 times 2 plus 6y over y, and divide everything by 3y plus 1. So here, guys, I'm applying keep change flip again. Okay, so keep change flip again. Keep this one. So that will be 4 times 2 plus 6y over y. Change division to multiplication and flip over the bottom fraction, which will become 1 over 3y plus 1. Okay. And we're almost ready to finish that. So now we multiply numerator times numerator, which is 4 times 2 plus 6y times 1 over y times 3y plus 1. And one more thing, simplify not simplify, factor. Let's put it correct. Factor 2 plus 6y. So GCF, it's equal to, you're going to factor 2 out, so we end up with y plus 3y. Not y. 1 plus 3y. So let's go back. So we have 4 times 2 times 1 plus 3y times 1, which is, we can ignore it, over y times 1 plus 3y. And look what happened. Finally, 1 plus 3y cancel, and we end up with 4 times 2, which is 8 over y. 8 over y. And that was number 63. 53. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more problems. I have to stop here because my son, 59, has the Zoom meeting with his teacher. I have to help him. Let me see, 59. I think I can do quickly 59. It doesn't look so long. Solve the equation. So let's do 59. And then I will record one more video. 59. So we have 1 over y plus 3 over 4. It's equal 1 over 4. So to solve this one, I'm going to move 3 over 4 to the right side. So subtract 3 over 4. And that will give us 1 over y. It's equal 1 over 4 minus 3 over 4, which is 1 over y. It's equal negative 2 over 4. And now what you guys can do, cross multiply, because I teach you this in 15.7 because you have fraction equal fraction. So the easier way to solve them is just cross multiply. So we have negative 2 times y, it's the same as 4 times 1. So we're getting negative 2y, it's equal 4. Divide each by negative 2. And you're getting that y, it's equal negative 2. Okay, I'm going to stop here and I will record one more video for you guys with remaining 3 problems.